Okay, so I recently went to a singles event and it was 90% women. And I was wondering, like, where's all the dudes? I don't know.
We're at home enjoying some peace and quiet. Alright guys, we got a video for you of women that are confused why men aren't showing up at these dating events.
So I'm hosting a speed dating event and like 9 women have showed up and only 2 males. Why? And like 7 males pay for tickets. So I don't know why. Why don't men come to speed dating event?
I was just sitting here thinking about how I went to singles night at church and it was hundreds. I mean, at least 1,000. First I thought it was 500, but the pastor said it was 1,000 singles in attendance. Like, are we all living the same life at this point? Because I've never been in a room with that many single people or even thought that it was even... I thought I was like the only one left. I mean, beautiful women. All types, shapes, and sizes.
Well, she said it right there, right? Beautiful women of all shapes and sizes. I mean, they don't really come in too many flavors, to tell you the truth. But at the end of the day, you know, men have woken up. We're over it. It's too expensive. It's too ridiculous. It's just an ongoing charade that you got to expose yourself to. If you're into humiliation rituals, maybe it's for you.
Okay, men, Black men especially, please answer me this. Why is it that many of y'all refuse to go to curated dating events? I'm talking about events where the vibes are already set, the ambiance is right, the music is good, the drinks are flowing. You're basically guaranteed to meet somebody who's actually interested in you and is serious about dating. You're pretty much set up to win. Conversation starters and prompts so there's no awkward silence, a bit of a structured experience, and maybe a little turn up afterward. So my question is it that dating events like this require a certain type of intention and vulnerability, and the patriarchy taught you that pursuing connection with effort somehow makes you less masculine or something? Because the patriarchy told y'all that you're supposed to just stumble into love and not actually prepare for it? Because we see how that's turning out. The women are doing the work. They're showing up, they're investing, they're trying something different, stepping out of their comfort zone, taking risks. Isn't risk-taking a part of masculinity too?
Damn, you know, it always boggles my mind how a woman can come up with some levels of logic. I mean, woman logic, you know, but they can never come up with the actual thing, no matter how close they get. You know, it's been a risk versus reward analysis, and the juice ain't worth the squeeze, as many people would say. It's just that simple. Like, we don't mind going out and meeting women. It's just that when we go get the chick, she wants us to pay for everything, deal with all this stuff, manufacture drama to keep her entertained. And, well, you know, people like me are more focused on making hella money. It's much more rewarding. It's something I'd rather do.
Men don't like dating events, and I have a theory. If you're a man and you don't enjoy dating events, I want you to tell me in the comments if I am right or what is your reasoning. So I have gone to a lot of dating events, speed dating events, all the things. And for the most part, it will be 80% women and 20% men, even though there are so many men in the world. And I don't think that all men are bad or all men are douchebags. That's not my theory. I think that men don't know what they're going to experience when they get there. But I also think that they have gone to some of these events and they don't like what they have experienced. I think that men feel like maybe it's like a meat market, that how women are going to be, or how I think women, I don't think I would say afraid. I think that men are just like, this is going to be too intense, going to be way over the top. And I don't want to experience that, because whether I'm going to church events or I'm going to dating events in general, men don't show up. So men, I want you to tell me, why don't you guys like dating events?
All right, guys, I never went to one of these, but my guess would be it's like fat chicks that got hella kids and shit. Because like the girls at the beach that are hot get hit on like about fucking probably 15 times a day walking down the street. So they're not showing up over there to continue to get attention they probably don't even want.
Like if you were to do it in a bar, right? There's a chance that the person you're approaching is in a relationship, or they're just not in the mood to talk. I think we've all been there, right? Like you've gone out with your friends and you're like, this is about me and my friends. This is not about other people tonight. And so I really think going to these dating events is such an untapped opportunity for men. And it's crazy to me because women's tickets women's tickets for events sell out so quickly all the time. I've seen events where the women's tickets sell out within 15 minutes, and then men's tickets are still available until like an hour before the event. It's crazy. So yeah, I think I really believe in dating events, especially because I think there's actually way more manners in dating events. You know, the problem with dating apps is like things like ghosting, and ghosting to me is a lack of respect and manners, right? It doesn't take much to say, nice talking to you, but I don't feel a connection, goodbye. Like, it doesn't take much to do that.
Ain't no desirable man going to no speed dating event. I don't know who need to hear that, but before y'all keep wasting y'all money and time going to these speed dating events, don't do it if you expecting men that you would actually want to be there, because they're not. If there are any men there at all, they're definitely not going to be the type of man that you would want. They're going to be undesirable, but they won't be actual top tier, attractive men with things going for themselves. You know why? Because if a man is actually desirable, why would he need to come to a speed dating event? He wouldn't. Desirable men get women constantly, whether it's walking out the house, going to the store, going to the gym, going to school. They don't have a problem in the woman department. See, y'all having a problem in the men department, which is why you're at a speed dating event. But these men are not having an issue with women when they're desirable. They don't have a problem getting girls.
Hey, she just made the same point I made earlier about the girls being worthless. And yeah, if you're a guy that shows up at the speeding dating event, I'm not necessarily sure you probably ain't got it going.
I've seen these videos of singles events planners trying to ask the comments how to better market themselves to single straight men. And I feel like you're asking the wrong question. It's like when the Democrats lost the election in 2024, and they were like, we support G-side, we support corporate money and politics and all this other stuff that are unpopular. How do we market ourselves? You're asking the wrong question instead of actually changing. Voters aren't dumb, they're tired. Men aren't dumb. They're tired. The dating culture has changed, and so it's harder to care or try. That's just how it is right now. We're used to paying 30 to 40 bucks a month for thousands of swipes to get ignored or ghosted. So these event planners are asking, how can we get men to pay that same money for just several hours, not a month, for exponentially fewer options to get that in person? What do you think is going to happen?
My man in the video is speaking pure facts.
All right, I'm gonna get straight to this. I want a partner. I want to find a husband. I want to find a partner. I am ready. I've prayed on it, and I've done all the work, all the self-growth. I have invested in myself to become the best woman, the best version, the best partner, the best future wife. And the problem now is, where are those men? Right? Can't find them on social media. I mean, some women do. I have not. Dating apps are terrible. I go to church, but I don't meet no one at church. I work from home, so I don't step out a lot. Where are they? Are they in the US? Are they in another country? What do we do? Us women that are ready. We're ready to commit. I've done the job. I'm just waiting up. And it sucks. And I know other girls feel this.
All right, fellas. Well, as usual, I think the actual problem is going to be body count. But she's also going to have to settle, because I'm sure there's plenty of dudes that would do it. But they got those standards and they're sky high. She wants that princess shit, and it just ain't going to happen.
I wanted to get my take on why men aren't really showing up to the dating events and the dating scene right now. And I feel like it's really because the return on investment on dating right now is so low. Like, men just don't see the point of going to dating events or speed dating or anything like that, because it's like, okay, I go to this event, then it's like maybe this works, but at the end of the day, I lose out on most of the financials behind this experiment. Like, I'm basically funding this experiment. And it's like, maybe I get something out of it, maybe I don't. And at the end of the day, I feel like I lost the most. So the return on investment is just so low. And secondly, I feel like over the last couple of years, men have just been really in tune with working with themselves, working on themselves, to say. And really it's because you go online, you see men advancing, you see men trying different things, and I feel like being able to see that also creates a different like reality for them. Like, okay, maybe I don't have to like chase women right now. I should chase this, or I see other men doing it like this. So they kind of gives different example of like how men can occupy their time outside of women. And lastly, I feel like it's really because men kind of saw how like kind of how like women were bashing men, saying, oh, a man is broke, a man is this, kind of like belittling. And that kind of like, if you really see that kind of example of men being degraded, that kind of makes you check out a little bit. Like, if you really think about it, men are like, well, if I don't have this amount of money, or if I don't have this stature, or that, if I'm not this tall, if I don't make 6 figures, well, I might as well just relax and enjoy my money and my height and my, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it just makes them check out. And that all kind of goes back to why they're not showing up for these things. Because it's like, if I'm 5'6" and I don't make 6 figures, why even bother? Like, you know what I'm saying? You kind of just have to mind your business at that point.
All right, ladies. Well, in case you're wondering, we left you with the exact shit that's going on. So there you go. All right, guys. If you enjoyed that video, please watch another one right here. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe. I want to see you on the next one.